Alright, this time I'm going to try to explain the nose landing gear retract cycle. So right now we're configured so that the gear is down, and now it's time to put it back up. I think on the last video I misspoke and I said that losing hydraulic pressure was the key to keeping our door operate valve in the detented position. That was incorrect. It's actually if we lose electrical power. At that point it'll keep our hydraulic pressure or hydraulic fluid going to keep our doors unlocked, and also our door lock valve is also detented here just in case we end up losing electrical power. So that was I misspoke on that, but this is going to be the configuration that you're in if the gear is down. We're going to have hydraulic pressure all these locations, basically down to our door lock cylinders to keep our doors open and kind of cinched open, and we're also going to have, let's see, pressure over here standing by at our kneeling pad. The same's going to be, or it's going to be the same, our pad is going to be stowed, therefore blocking off pressure here, and then because we don't have pressure over here at our regular control panel and our shift clutch, then we're going to be in the high speed, low torque setting. So let's see, we're going to go now and we're going to put the gear handle to the up position. Once we put that gear handle up, the first thing that's going to happen is our nose landing gear lock valve is going to shift, porting all the fluid to return. Once that's done, we're going to end up with hydraulic pressure on this line by our kneel pad is going to make its way through here, and our retract only up valve is going to shift through the sequence control panel, energizing it, and we're going to end up with hydraulic fluid making its way through here. It's going to shift over the shuttle valve, coming over, and it's going to unlock our down lock. And when our down lock is unlocked, at that point we're going to end up with red wheels. Then shifting over another shuttle valve, we're going to end up with hydraulic pressure to our brake, disengaging the brake, and then this line over here, hydraulic pressure is going to make its way over here to our motor, and our gear is going to start coming up. Once our gear is up, right in here at our up lock, we're going to end up with the pressure that was down here at the bottom side pushing up on the up lock, which is going to lock the gear up. Then once that happens, at our nose landing gear door operate valve, at that point that is going to shift over, and we're going to end up losing all of this hydraulic fluid here that's keeping our doors open. Just get all this, and it's going to end up shifting to the closed side, allowing hydraulic fluid to make its way through here, down through here, down to our doors, through our lock side here, and we're going to have hydraulic fluid standing by, waiting to, oh, that was a bad drawing, sorry, all the way across here to the top sides of the cylinders, waiting to lock the doors. And then we have this other side, this other port of hydraulic fluid making its way across, down through a snubber to our motor, and at that point our doors are going to begin to close, and once that happens we're going to end up with the in transit up in the flight deck, and then once the doors are fully closed, at that point we'll end up with an up once these downlock cylinders are locked. And then once that happens, our valves are going to shift over. We're going to end up with, we're going to lose this pressure here, and we're going to end up staying with the fluid lock. And then, let's see, we'll lose all this pressure here. Not that much. This pressure will still be over there. Kind of waiting. And we will end up with this fluid lock right in here. Alright, so the two big valves here are going to be our operate valve, and this valve, once the doors are closed and locked, it gets de-energized and it goes into a trail center. And then our nose landing gear door lock valve right down here, that valve is energized to the lock position.